feel like I've started to film this at the completely wrong time of day because the sun is shining in and blinding me, so I've had to like set up some weird tripod situation to film this, but anyway, hey ho. So I'm going to break with the kind of usual video type or usual type of video that I do just for a second, because I bought quite a lot of cosmetic things when I was on holiday, and they're all in their boxes, and basically I want to take them all out of my boxes, and I kind of feel like it's a waste not to share what I bought while I was over there as I take them out of the boxes, because I'll just feel bad if I take them all out of the boxes without sharing, basically. So for now I'm going to do a quick kind of haul video of everything that I bought from Sephora and ordered to my hotel when I was in America. Oh, also not just Sephora, I bought some things from L'Occitane as well, so we'll do that too. The first thing I actually got wasn't from America. I bought it in Glasgow duty free, and then it was confiscated from me in Heathrow because it hadn't been put in the correct bag for flight transfers, and it's a liquid. So it got taken off me, and I had to write to Glasgow duty free and asked them if I could be refunded or if they could replace it. So they very kindly said they would replace it for me, because I just left it behind at Heathrow. So and it was like cost me, well, it only cost me like £17, but it would have been a total waste of £17 just to leave it behind. So anyway, long story short, I got one once I came home, and it is the Smashbox Primer Water. So I've never had anything Smashbox at all before, but I heard good things about this, so I thought I would pick one up. So it just looks like this. So it's the Photo Finish Primer Water, and essentially you just spray it all over your face before you put on your makeup. I have used it for a couple of days now and I quite like it so far. Also, I've just been spraying it over the top of my face once I have all my foundation and powder and everything on, just to stop it looking too cakey, and I think it works well for that as well. So I am still trying it out. I don't have a review or anything of it yet. I'm sure tons of people have used this already, but that is the first thing I bought. Oh, also in Glasgow duty free I did buy myself another painterly paint pot, which we all know what that looks like, but I'll show you anyway, just like this. So a nice full painterly paint pot, which I use as an eye primer. So two priming things from the airport. Okay, so before I had gone on holiday, about a week before, I made an order with Lime Crime, because I've never owned anything from them before, and I thought I would take advantage of being in America to have things shipped to my hotel. So I bought myself 3 things. I got 2 velveteens. So the first one I got, this velveteen here, is, if I turn it the right way around, that's upside down, Beat It. So these actually look a lot smaller than I was expecting for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what kind of size I was expecting. It is a pretty decent size. What is it like? Well, it's 2.6 mils actually, which is quite tiny, but yeah. So I think these have a really weird smell. They're supposed to be vanilla, but something kind of almost cola-ish to it. I thought it was root beer, but apparently it's the Jeffree Star ones that are root beer. They smell really sweet. I did try this one out. It's very nice. I'm just going to rush through this because my battery is flashing at me. I might have to go and put a fresh battery in a minute. The second velveteen I got was cashmere, because it's just a standard one really, isn't it? It's like that really well-known, well-loved one. So I thought I would get that as well. Alright, I'm running out of battery. So I got this Pearlies in the shade Roswell, which came in a little set with the cashmere. So I have used it together with cashmere, but it comes off very, very grey. The packaging is very cute. It's just the same as the box. It says Lime Crime on it and has all the flowers and stuff, and it just kind of looks like this. It's very much a similar shade to cashmere, except it's not sparkly or glittery. It's, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I suppose pearly is probably accurate. I don't know if that even showed up, but anyway, I got that, which is very nice. And also my mum had made a Colourpop order which I added some things onto, which I was supposed to pay her the $16 that I ordered for that, and I've just remembered I haven't done it yet. So sorry mum. So I got a couple of things from that as well. I got these Jamie King collaboration sculpting sticks. I'm trying to turn these packages around the right way. Sculpting sticks, and they're in New Renaissance as the contour and Relieve as the highlight. So it's a matte highlight, it's kind of a golden tone one, it's hard to explain as well. So they're just these little contour sticks, not dissimilar to their lippy sticks except the end is rounded. I just thought the contour stick would be good for like contouring the nose area because it's so small, and I couldn't get the contour stick without getting the highlighter stick as well. Also from Colourpop I got one of their cream gel colours, and I got it in Best O, which I used it yesterday and I'm not entirely sold on the texture of it. I think it's quite kind of dry. So it looks like this, it's just this kind of dark brownish purpley shade, kind of mauve type shade. But yeah, I'm not 100% on the texture of it yet. I feel like it is quite almost powdery, which is weird. I don't know whether I just got a dried out one or whatever, but I will keep trying with it. So then I went to Sephora, which is where I really wanted to go. I'm just looking at all my stuff I just dumped here. So the thing that I really wanted most of all from Sephora was a foundation, and it's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. I debated ordering one to be delivered to the hotel, but I didn't know what colour I was going to be, and plus there was the new Sephora opening in the marketplace. I think, was that the 15th, I think? So I just waited and got it there. So it just looks like this. And I haven't seen, like, I haven't used a foundation stick. If I ever used a foundation stick, I remember like pan sticks. I don't know whether you still get those, but it's kind of not dissimilar to that. So I got it in the shade 115 or R230, which is the pink undertoned palest shade. And so far I really like it because it's a cream, it's nice and hydrating, it's not drying, it's really good. I also that same day picked up 2 of Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and I got Bow and Arrow and Requiem. There we go, Bow and Arrow and Requiem. Mostly because I've watched Nikki tutorials combine these 2 shades and it looks really nice together, but I have been wearing Bow and Arrow on its own and I'm really enjoying it. So the bottom one here is Bow and Arrow and the top one is Requiem. The next thing I got that same day was a Becca product, and it is the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl. This is the pressed one rather than poured, and this is like a highlighter for really pale people like me. I have used this already, so it's just basically white shimmery highlight, and it's perfect for me. And I love this little packaging as well. It looks like a little UFO. So that's cute. And then on that same day I also bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. I usually contour with powder, but I wanted to try this out and see what I thought of it. I have used it once already. This is the fair one, or yeah, fair. I've used it once already and I liked it. It definitely blended out to a much more subtle look than I was expecting it to. But I'm assuming you can kind of build this up. I'll need to play with it some more because I have only tried it once and I'm not really used to cream contour, but I really like it so far. So that was it for that day, and then I went back to Sephora a few days later and I got the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I already have the original Tartelette palette, which is all matte. This one has some shimmer shades in it. Also, this one smells like vanilla, which the old one doesn't, but it's really nice because when you're holding this up and using the big giant mirror and you're holding it kind of close to your face to do your makeup, you can smell the vanilla, which is really nice. So I got that, and then the final thing, sorry I'm really rushing through all this because my battery is flashing at me. The final thing was the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer. What's this called? Aqua Sealer? Concealer. So I'm not usually somebody who uses concealer, but I wanted to kind of brighten my under eye area. And so I got this. This is in the shade Fair as well. And I like it. It's got a giant kind of doe foot applicator inside it. If this is going to focus again. Which is nice for applying it. It does, the smell actually reminds me of a MAC foundation I had. I think it was Studio Fix Fluid. And it's got a kind of chemically smell to it, but it doesn't linger around, so you're not having a chemically smell on your face. I like this. It's very thin and it blends really well, and I don't feel like it settles into any of the creases under my eyes. So yes, I'm enjoying that as well. Sorry, my camera battery completely died there, but luckily I have another one fully charged, so I don't have to rush quite so much anymore. Okay, I was just showing you that because I went into Sephora on the day it opened, they were doing a little gift of a little makeup bag, which is actually filthy. Oh well, I need to give this a wipe down. So this little makeup bag, which is sparkly and red and really pretty, and I've just been keeping all my little bits and pieces that I bought in here. You can never have too many makeup bags, really. Always handy. So that was everything from Sephora, and then I got two more things to show you, and both of these were from L'Occitane. So before I went on holiday, I had intended on buying a perfume. I looked at the Marc Jacobs one, is it called Decadence? The one that's in a little kind of handbag. And I quite fancied that, but it was just a touch too expensive. I always really grudge paying a lot of money for perfume. And the bigger size of that was like 95 or 96 or something, and then it was like 66 in the middle, and I don't know, but it just seemed really expensive for not a lot. So I ended up buying a perfume from L'Occitane. It cost me $65, which brings the price in pounds down a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what the conversion rate is, but a little bit less than what I would have spent on the Marc Jacobs one. And I like this one much better. I've said this before, I'm sure, and in fact I did in my my little box unboxing, that a lot of perfumes to me just smell that kind of alcohol smell, and they just have a generic kind of perfume smell. So unless it's got a really not necessarily a strong scent, but the actual scent that is supposed to be overpowers the kind of alcohol background, then they all just smell the same to me. So anyway, so I smelled this one in the store and it just smelled really fresh, really floral, and I really liked it. So it is this one here. It's Neroli and Orchid, and I actually looked at their jasmine one because, as I've said before, jasmine is my favourite scent, but I smelled the jasmine one in store and it just wasn't that nice, surprisingly. So I smelled this one and went for this instead. I'm just going to wipe the bottle down because it has fingerprints all over it. Try and make it look nice for you. So it just comes in this glass bottle like this, with a little golden top and some little rope around there. The actual liquid itself is kind of vaguely pinkish colour, and it smells really nice. I've been basically just dousing myself in it. Like I said, it's really fresh, really floral, nice and light scent though, without that kind of alcohol scent to it. It's not just like perfume scent. It actually has a really nice floral scent. I've said floral too many times, so I'll put that away now. So I got that, and then while I was in the store as well, I spotted something else which I wanted to buy at the time, and then I was like, nah, I'm not going to buy it because it probably, I'll tell you what it is first. It's an oil. It's this fabulous oil for body and hair. So I looked at it and I put the tester all over myself basically, and then as I was walking around outside in the sunshine, it just made my skin feel really nice and hydrated, and it was just nice having that nice oil on in the bright sunshine, and it made me really want it. But then I thought, no, because Scotland's obviously not as sunny as Florida is, and it probably is not going to have the same kind of effect here. But yeah, I caved and went back for it anyway. It does kind of smell like baby oil a little bit, but kind of in a more pleasant way somehow. So it's 5% shea oil and a cocktail of plant oils, which are sunflower, baobab, whatever that is, and carrot. It says, with a dry finish, the fabulous oil is the ideal body care, I can't speak today, ideal body care to help moisturise, protect and soften body and hair. Its unique formula is quickly absorbed without leaving any greasy film for a satin finish skin that feels more supple and comfortable. When used on hair, it leaves it soft, shiny and delicately fragranced. So yeah, definitely it made my skin feel nice and soft and supple. That's not really the word I would have used, but that's what it says. The sun is out here. I'm going to just use that as much as I can over the summer, and hopefully it'll make my skin feel as nice as it did in the really dry heat. So that's everything beauty and skincare related that I bought. And yes, back to normal video service pretty soon, once this horrendous jet lag goes away. This is the worst I've ever been affected by it. I just cannot get back into it at all. Right now it is Sunday, I think, I don't even know anymore. So we've only been back 3 days and I'm not with it. Not with it at all. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. I hope you enjoyed that little collection. I know it was very rushed, so I apologise for that. But I will see you all very soon. Bye!